Okay, well, some people have asked me on YouTube if I'd like to video a few of our bits of machinery and stuff, and I thought I'd do a little video today of our Massey Ferguson 690. Part of the reason I'm doing that is that we're selling this and it's probably gone off the farm in the next week or so. So it's a chance to video something that's been on the farm quite a long time before it goes. This particular model is a 1982 model, and we bought this second hand in 1990. So it's only 8 years old when we bought it. And we've had it for 24 years. In that time we've replaced the engine once because it was pretty worn out, and the bodywork now is pretty clapped out as well. You can see on the back there it's completely rusted, and this is a problem with these tractors. They were always prone to rusting. The engine, it's a shame we had to replace that really, and I don't know whether it was really viable at the time, but we did it because we wanted to keep the tractor a bit longer. It's a Perkins engine, 4-cylinder, 80 horsepower. Which is a bit weird. They got the 690 number. You think the 90 might stand for the number of horsepower, but it's actually 690. It's actually 80 horsepower, like I said. Easy access to get into the engine there. And let me just put the rod down that supports it. So there we are. We can see straight away there's the radiator at the front there. It's all stuck through the middle, and the Perkins engine sat in the middle there. There's the starter motor there, fuel pump. So quite an easy accessed engine compared with some of the older tractors. The newer ones now just flip up. Two-wheel drive. Obviously now everything's four-wheel drive, and I think to get a two-wheel drive you're actually going to struggle. We'll have a look around the back here. So like I said, the bodywork is really gone on this tractor. The metalwork was always pretty crappy on these, and you'll struggle to find really good ones now. Again, it's gone here. So standard pickup hitch and 3-point linkage at the back. That's for a tow bar at the moment, but that actually comes off and bolts that. And then there's a pickup hitch just underneath, which is quite good. We've got spool valves on the back there for plugging things in there. Plug, 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 as it were, and the electrical socket. So the modern tractors now have a little button which you can lift the hydraulics from the outside. This was a simple lever system which you could do from the outside, but the bar that connects that is in the cab. It came off, so that connects through. It's a bit crude because when it gets covered in muck and everything, it didn't ever really work very well. Let's have a look around here. So I'm just walking around the outside first. There we go. So you get to see it. It's all getting a bit rusty. I mean, in this day though, this was cutting edge. It was really nice. You know, these days all tractors are very similar. They've got nice plush cabs, aircon and everything. But when this came out in the early 80s, originally, you know, this is quite an advance. The cab was amazing compared to what there was before. And if we open it up inside, one of the most amazing things was you didn't have a ridge in the middle for the sort of the gearbox and everything. You straight through cab on the floor. There we go. Massey Ferguson manufacturing label. So we get up inside again. A bit rubbish on the steps. Another interesting thing: fuel filler cap is down on the side here. On the older tractors, it was always on top of the bonnet. But as the tractors got bigger and higher, it's harder to have that on the bonnet. So we're inside. Let's have a little look up top here. Wow, a radio with a cassette deck. Very high tech in its day. No aircon, just blowers and an escape hatch there. Not much more to say about that top bit. There's the blowers there. Quite nice. It does work reasonably well actually, even now. Obviously, little things like interior lights, they were rubbish. They never work very well. Coming back down onto this instrument panel. So you've got all your warning lights on the top. Nothing very electrical. You see the new tractors now all digital, and very good when they work, but when they go wrong they're a bugger. But these are actually quite good, these dials and stuff. There's your rev counter, and this side fuel gauge, temperature gauge, horn doesn't work, fuse box, cigarette lighter. Don't think you need one of those now. I said the gears are in the middle, 3 forward and 1 reverse on the left. We've got a high and low there down the bottom, and then a hair and tortoise. So you've got quite a good selection of gears. Foot throttle. Then we've got these are for operating what could be a loader. I actually use them when I'm hedge trimming. And you might have seen a video when I did do some hedge trimming with this tractor. Then the old hydraulics for the back, up and down on the levers. Quite stiff, haven't been used for a while. But yeah, so that's the inside of the tractor. The windows are a bit naff as well, they only open a little bit, and of course if you're driving along, I quite often find the branches get caught in there and you get a bit like that, caught in there. The other thing as well, compared with the new tractors almost like Goldwing, the doors open that way. These are the last of the sort of tractors, they open conventionally like a car. So anyway, I'm going to start it up in a minute and we'll just see how we do. Try and do this one-handed. Doesn't like starting this tractor, so I'm just going to leave it on a bit of heat start. I mean, that was the other reason why we're getting rid of it. This old tractor doesn't start very well now. It's alright for everyday pottering around, but not ideal for everyday use. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to put it back in the shed over there. Okay, so that is our very old rusty 690, and if you check some of my other YouTube videos you can actually see some of it in action, doing a bit of mowing. I've had it on the hedge trimmer, and you'll probably see the one I've just filmed also of it pulling out the shed ready to go, and hopefully a little video of it actually being loaded to transport. So goodbye to an old Massey. I'm almost sad to see it go, but like I said, it's had its day. And there in fact is the replacement for it at the back, that McCormick. So adios, Massey Ferguson 690.